Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to CDR Australia VIP. It is also prudent to tell you that Migration Skills Assessment Australia is within the wing of CDR Australia VIP and is my personal management page for clients. Now, this video in particular is for all the people regarding CDR Skills Assessment from Ingenious Australia. The first thing you need to notice about CDR migration is that your skills assessment must be on a scale and occupation that is within the skills occupation list. For instance, Canberra has a definite critical skills list that came out in May. There are various occupations within that list. Among them, the engineering occupations are very minimal. The occupations that are present there are something like environmental engineering, agricultural engineering, civil engineering, and etc. etc. In total, no mechanical engineer or electrical engineer or electronics engineer can lodge their applications within Canberra's skilled occupation listing. Therefore, you have to plan everything according to the state where you live. Of course, the skills assessment that you do for a particular engineering discipline is valid throughout Australia. But if you have to move around too much with that skills assessment parameter, then it is not advisable from my end. Okay, now, as much as I would like to help you, it will be upon the bearing of the client how you want to be helped. So, first of all, you need to understand that for any skills assessment from Ingenious Australia, especially if the qualification is from overseas, you have to go through competency demonstration report pathway. The pathway is fairly simple to understand. Ingenious Australia dictates that you need at least 3 unique project reports, which is not copied, which does not have plagiarism, and which is extremely crucially relevant content-wise to the occupation that you are trying to nominate. Meaning, if you are a mechanical engineer, 3 projects done in your bachelor's degree, well ordained, and well within the bounds of the content of mechanical engineering is needed. In addition to that, you have to make sure that your project reports aren't copied. As I said before, any form of plagiarism is banned within Ingenious Australia and looked down upon because it is not an ethically good practice. Based on your reports, the CDR is prepared. CDR contains of 5 documents, which are 3 career episodes, 1 summary statement, and a continuing professional development document. The career episode, each one of it, is based on the unique project report that you already have. After you have drafted your 3 career episodes, you give the reference of the competency elements using the summary statement in the summary statement document, using the 3 career episodes and the reference from them. The continuing professional development document shows your level of competence reached in that occupation throughout different activities like online learning or software training that can be self-done or it can be done by an institute. Both are welcome. After you have understood all of this, you must have understood also that projects are very important. Projects are the proof that give you the leverage of applying to a nominated occupation with safety. Now, if you don't have enough projects or credible projects in your engineering education back at the overseas qualification that you completed either in India or Pakistan or Nepal or any other South Asian country or any other country in the world, you need to be able to produce that. If you can't produce that, then comes my role. At CDR Australia VIP and especially Migration Skills Assessment Australia, I ensure that you receive credible project reports using my archive and my engineers. You will be amazed that any engineering discipline that you might even know of can have enough project reports done during their bachelor's level. It is not merely just one final year project that you do, but there are numerous subjects for which you can do assessment projects. If you don't have the projects, you need to have a better consultation before you lodge your CDR application. Otherwise, there is high chance of failure. Before you lodge your application or before you even think about skills assessment, it is advisable to get a good consultation and your options ready. For instance, an electronics engineer or a telecommunication engineer can get their skills assessment done in biomedical engineering, which in fact is in Canberra's list. That happens because of the subjects and the close proximity of biomedical engineering to electronics and telecommunication engineering. Similar is the case for production engineering if you have a mechanical engineering degree, and some other interchangeable qualifications or nominated occupations that you can apply to depending on your subject studied, and especially depending on the projects. It all depends on the projects. What projects have you done and for which subjects, based on which you can lodge your application for a particular nominated skills assessment occupation in engineering. Therefore, always be very precise, be very clear, and be very careful before you lodge. I have the solutions ready for you. I am waiting, and I'm waiting for you to have a discussion so that you can lodge your application with 100% guarantee of getting a positive outcome. You can go to the number that is flashed in the video and contact me via WhatsApp or direct call. Also, you can go to the page Migration Skills Assessment Australia and get all the information you want. And then contact me via that page as well by booking a consultation that is free of charge in the beginning. I hope you have understood the factors that are important for CDR assessment, and you will do as you please and take an informed decision. Thank you very much. This is Shankar Narayan Joshi closing out for Migration Skills Assessment Australia under CDR Australia VIP.